You asked the question about the Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation, and they have supported the Liverpool Lung Project since probably 1978. And on that, we actually built a large case control and cohort study, probably over 14,000 individuals at the moment. And we have outcome data, but also associated specimens. And it's really based on that. First of all, back in 2008, we developed the LLP risk model. Then we had version 2 for the UKLS. And now we have LLP version 3, which is validated in the UKLS 76,000 people who responded. But the important point is that risk model was the first time a risk model was actually used in a randomized controlled lung cancer screening trial. And I'm very pleased to say that is actually now considered, certainly within Europe and certainly within the UK, that actually identifying individuals through a risk prediction methodology. And no risk model is perfect. And therefore, I totally agree with the concept of using both the PLCO and the LLP risk models. But from this wonderful Liverpool Lung Project data set, we've also been very much involved in GWAS analysis, or for those not aware of GWAS, it's looking at susceptibility genes. So we work very closely with ILCO, International Lung Cancer Consortium. I'm actually on the steering committee at the moment, and they have over 1 million cases and controls right across the world, which enables us to ask really in-depth questions. And in fact, we've just completed the Encore Array, which is another set of patients going through. So the LLP is being moved through this, and the UKLS is currently going through. We've also been very much involved in molecular biomarkers, and we have been at the forefront of a whole range of molecular biomarkers. And probably the major program that we're involved in is the NIH program. We're part of that grant, which is called Integral. And we're looking at GWAS, biomarkers, the radiomics, so the UKLS studies are part of that, and looking at risk modeling of bringing those elements together. And we're also involved in a large biomarker project with pharma. So the foundations that the Roy Castle Foundation laid for us to build this case control and cohort study just demonstrates the wealth of not just having the patients being recruited, but specimens, but having the follow-up data that's we can get from Public Health England, etc. And thereby, it's the strengths of having long-term data, clinical outcome data with specimens that actually has enabled us to take this project so far and continue to develop it with a number of collaborators.